Um,
Hi, welcome back to the Farmstead. My name is Rebecca Gabriel, if you are new around here, of the Gabriel Farmstead. And today I'm joined by the man of the name, Mr. Gabriel. And today we are making charcoal for homestead use. So, Mr. Gabriel, welcome back to the videos. It's been quite a while.
Yeah, this is not your usual place,
No, not at all.
but we are here.
So what are we doing today?
So what we are doing today, we are actually just showing our viewers out there, our subscriber, how to process charcoal. Because there's so many benefits in using charcoal, and we are going to actually just give you a background of what some of the uses of charcoals and the process of producing charcoal. Okay, so maybe you may not know this, but charcoal, as opposed to using wood, has so many benefits, and one of it that is obvious is cooking. We use charcoal for cooking, isn't it? And what is the other benefit? You want to tell our viewers maybe some of the benefits of using charcoal?
If you know me very well, you would know I'm big on health benefits. So I would give you some of the health benefits for charcoal. Being a lady, have you perhaps noticed the black charcoal mask that people are always advertising? They say, no, it takes out your blackheads, whatever. That is made out of charcoal. So you can generally use your charcoal, unprocessed charcoal, for a face mask. This charcoal is also good at controlling skin oiliness and also fighting acne. Being a farmer, I would also tell you charcoal is used in composting. So you can use charcoal as compost or add it to your compost as biochar to speed up your composting processes. But other than that, charcoal can also be activated, and everybody should know by now that activated charcoal is very big at removing toxins and detoxing. You could drink it. In fact, at the household, when we don't have activated charcoal here and we suspect that our animals have ingested some poison, that is our first aid. We put charcoal in the water for them to drink. So yes, those are some of the benefits. But would you elaborate more on some of the benefits? And perhaps later he can explain to us about this. I'm sure a lot of you are looking and wondering, what on earth is this? It's almost my height.
Yeah. So let me just add to the benefits. Now, using charcoal is actually much better than woods, in the sense that when you use charcoal, you don't have this smoke coming out, and especially in the urban setting, charcoals are much better because there is no carbon emission or methane emission. So that's one of the good benefits. So, but and another thing in addition to that, I think maybe globally about 3 billion people globally, they are using charcoal as a source of energy. So why not us? So in addition to that, maybe let me just explain the process of producing charcoal. So what we have here, this is called a kiln. Yeah, it's called a kiln. So this is just the the structure or the design that one needs to produce charcoal. So what you have here, if you can just come closer, what you have
come
here,
closer?
Just come closer. What you have here, this is the chamber. This is the chamber. Let me just show you. Yeah. So what you see here, this is the chamber where you load, the wood,
The firewood.
And the good thing, maybe just to add, why we are so motivated or we embarked on this project is because we have quite a number, like a lot of woods around here, as we are clearing part of our land. On the other side is for agriculture. So we have a lot of wood, and we think maybe charcoal can also be one of the products that we can have at the farm. So this is now the chamber where you load the wood, and so under this you can see there is holes. So under these holes, what you see, let me just show them maybe from outside. Just take the phone. You have a stove. You have a stove. So this is where you set the fire. So ideally, this whole process works in the absence of oxygen. So when you put the wood here, So you now cover, after setting the fire, now you have to cover the wood into, in this chamber. So, and then after the fire is set, then you close, because what you want this wood in here, to burn in the absence of oxygen. There is now a process called pyrolysis. So this what you call this volatile gases and all what can escape, from the wood will be, will be burnt down or will escape from the wood, and what will left is the carbon, which we call now the charcoal. So yes, maybe without wasting time,
No, so wait. So basically, to summarize the kiln, it's called a kiln. I would say it's a charcoal stove for the layperson.
Yeah.
So basically, to summarize it, it's having two chambers. It's having the stove that
stove.
we light, and then from here up here is a second chamber. That is where we load our wood. And then we are having the chimney. Chimney is to close so that there is no oxygen in the chamber when we are burning it, and for the smoke to escape via this chamber. I don't know. We can't call this a chamber, could we?
Maybe a chimney.
So yeah, it's having three parts basically.
Yeah. So we should say, maybe let's add to say, we have designed this thing ourselves.
Yes.
So I think
with the help of a welder.
Yeah. So we gave the design, and then the welder was able to do it for us, and we got the design. They are all over internet.
Yeah.
You can get them on and this is a traditional design for that matter. Yeah. So, and maybe let's explain for how long are we going to burn the wood. So what is the time now? Yeah, it's about 6 p.m. So what we are going to do, we are going to load the wood in the wood chamber, and then set the fire, and then we will leave this wood burning for like overnight.
We are gonna leave it overnight. Yeah.
We're gonna leave it overnight, and then tomorrow when we come, hopefully
it would have finished burning.
And we have done this before. This is just to show you guys, and what we are talking about. I have a few charcoal here just to show you. This is some of the charcoal that we
have already
produced earlier, and this is quality charcoal, and we are also going to show you, how we are going to, use them, maybe drying or cooking, and so on and so on. Yeah. So maybe without wasting time, let's try to load.
Yeah.
So we still have to, I think, to add more. Still have to add more. And yeah. Okay, so yeah. So by the look, okay, if you can just take a video from a distance a bit. So this chamber is about 200 liter, because it's just a normal
barrel.
Yeah, that drum. 200 liter, and yeah, basically just a 200 liter, and at this point it's full. So what we are going to do next, we are going to put wood in the stove chamber. Yeah, so we are going to put the wood, and normally the wood, because this wood supposed to burn, this wood. Normally they are small to catch the fire, to ignite, yeah, the fire. As you can see, so yeah. So what we are doing now, we are lighting the fire. We have some charcoals here.
Okay.
Some charcoals. Okay, just Brave, can you take this bag? Take this paper bag and take it. Just take it back. Okay, just to show our viewers. Okay, so as you can see now, we are trying to to set the stove on fire, you know, just to start the whole ignition process under this chamber. So, but what you do, you have to make sure you have those tiny small woods that can burn easily. Just so that, you know, the fire can. This is a different chamber. So there is, I hope you still remember the holes between these two chambers, the hole on top here, and of course this will allow the fire flame to burn the wood on top here. As you can see,
the smoke is already
you see
started.
the smoke has already started. Yeah, so after some times we'll have to close, you know, here, just so that we reduce little by little, we reduce oxygen, because this process, this combustion has to be done in the absence of oxygen, just so that, you know, you don't burn to ash, because it's the carbon, it's that energy that you need to, you know, to cook, you know, and to do other things, as we explained from the beginning. Okay.
Yeah, so guys, once this fire have ignited and we can see that, okay, now it have set off, we are going to put the chimney on, and then
Okay, so what we are doing now, we are turning this kiln, we are turning it this way, and I will explain the reason why we are turning it this way. Because, you know, from the east, this is where our wind is coming from. So what we want at the beginning of this stage, you know, for this fire, you know, to set strongly, to burn the wood, and it's only better and easier when it faces, you know, the east, where the wind is coming from, is blowing from. And after that, then we'll maybe let me also explain this process, because they might not see, because we are going to do it at night. It's already 6. We are going to do it maybe in the night. So after here, once the fire is set, completely set, we are going to close. Come here, cameraman. We are going to close this door, and then after it's closed, then we put the lid. We have a lid there. We put the lid, but we will not put the lid now. The chimney. We will not put the chimney now, because we want the whole, you know, the whole process to initiate better.
Before you can close it.
Yeah, before you close it. And then after, when we are done here, we are going to, because, you know, when we close this chamber, there is still some gaps of air, I think. Yeah, there will be some gaps of air that will, you know, still, you know, that might affect the process, because what we are saying is this process works better in the absence of oxygen. So what we are going to do, we are going to move this whole kiln into this. So just come here, we have dug a hole here, so that this whole chamber, the bottom chamber, you know, is close, like it's burning in the absence of oxygen. And then we are going now to just make sure that it's sealed, you know, it's sealed with the sand here, and then the whole night it will be burning, you know. It's better if you stand this side.
In the sun.
Yeah, against the sun.
Yeah, against the sun.
Yeah. So this chamber should burn in the absence of oxygen, and it's only better if, because you can see even here there is some holes here, you know, the welder didn't close them, there's some holes here. So but now, to avoid oxygen going in there, we are going to put them in there, or to put the whole kiln, you know, in this hole. We seal it, and then that's it. Then we wait tomorrow to see to see what we have.
Guys, thank you so much for keeping up with us. Now that you have seen the process of producing charcoal at home, and you know what are some of the benefits and why we are doing it, we still want to show you the final product, which is going to be tomorrow.
That will be tomorrow.
Of course, like we said, it's going to overnight here. So we are going to see you tomorrow when you find out what we have here, or rather for the big reveal. Our cameraman is covered in smoke and he's busy crying, so we have to relieve him. Yeah. See you tomorrow.
See you, and thank you for watching our videos. Yes, so this is the third day. This is the third day of the charcoal production. So this time around, the woman in the red is not here. So what I'm going to show you, I'm just going to show you what we have done so far after we loaded and burned the wood. Just come closer. So what happened is we put the chamber or the kiln in the hole that was here, in the ditch that was here, and so you can see the kiln is not so hot anymore. So the charcoal has so the charcoal are ready to be taken out. So I just want you guys to join me as we retrieve the charcoal. So we also want to see the quality and everything. So what you see here, the reason why we put this sand, just come close, I hope they can see. The reason why we put, this is just the lid and the chimney. The reason why we put this sand is actually to make sure that there's no hole, there's no gap, for the air to penetrate. Like I indicated last time, that this process had to be done in the absence of oxygen. So we had to make sure that there's no hole, there's no gap, that will allow the oxygen to go inside and ignite, the fire, and so on and so on. So what we are going to do is just to open, the chamber. Yeah, just to open the chamber. Open the chamber. Yeah, so this is just the lid. So that you can see, this is just the lid, right? Yep. It's just the lid. So I hope we'll be able to get those nice charcoal that you normally get in the store. Okay. Yes. Ooh. Whoa, interesting. So the funny part is, you can see last time this whole chamber was filled with woods, right? But now, everything has subsided. It's an indication that a lot of things have burned down, the water or the liquid and everything. So, but the good thing is the wood has not burned to ash. So what you have a black carbon, and this is, in reality, this can be termed as a black diamond or black gold, because a lot of people are making money out of this. They are making a lot of money out of this. So if you are out there and you are looking for business opportunities, this is one of the business ideas one can really take advantage of. So what we are going to do now, we are just going to load now the charcoals. You see the charcoals in the bag. But as you can see, this is quality charcoal. I hope I will get a chance to show you, maybe just to light this charcoal, just to see how they will ignite and how they can be used as a source of energy. Yeah, so what we are going to do now is just to collect the charcoal. Yeah, you see, this is all charcoal, quality charcoals. You see, there's no ash. You don't get to see ash here. No ash.
Dad, is it hot?
Hmm?
Is it hot?
Yeah. So one thing you should, as you unpack, you have to check which one is well bent or nicely bent. If there's a wood like this one is not properly bent, if there's a wood that is not bent, then you have to put it aside. It's because what we need is the charcoal. Because you know, if the wood is not well bent, then that means at the end of the day when you are going to light it, then there will be that smoke, because there's still that all what we don't want, these volatile gases and all that, and that's not what we want. We want charcoal that will make it easier for you to, you know, light without the emission of methane, carbons, and so on and so on. Proper charcoal, you see. Charcoal.
Oh, this is big.
Charcoal. See?
Still looking a bit ashy. That's fine.
Okay, just wait. Copy. Perfect charcoal.
Guys, can you guys see this black and a bit ashy? This is perfect. Can you guys see?
Ngenge atamunifimbo. Atukate kainya ikinya ikalani ngai.
And with that,
No, this one. Oh, really? No need to.
Eshikashikani fokan tokoku.
Mama,
Ukepainya ihena shai shishiri kunya washome pweyamo
Oh, tinga.
ya bangena ya ningostaela ngacha itongo taimbu ya kalo talimu.
No, eshike atutamekelela petameko.
this one is a bit ashy. Let's do that a bit. This is great.
Yeah.
Papa, can you stop passing by the camera, blocking the...
Yes.
Tani pone kale tu duru kuku para kala aenda. Anti duru mungkin kupatangga naik kufam.
Yeah. Have you watched out? Did you take one? Perfect. far, this is what we got. So this is what we got. The chamber is empty. So what you do, if you have a lot of food, then this is the end of the process. Just come and show the amount of charcoal we got. So what you do, you then continue the process like where we started. Yeah, so that's the amount. I hope that's fine. So the lady in the red is here. Yeah, so this is the amount of the charcoal that we got. And you know, this white little ash is just because, you know, the air from the bottom, you know, at the beginning was burning the woods under. That's why you have this
Ashy ones.
this small
Ashy.
layer of ash on the charcoal, but the ones on top, you good quality. So you know what we are going to do now? I want to take a few that we are going to try out maybe in Swakop.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So we are going to take our, normally they sell them in 5 kg, 4 kg bag. We are going to load it there. Yeah, so, and just get our own. So please, if you need some charcoals, we have a few. You can also buy from us. We have a few bags. So if you need a few charcoals, we can also maybe provide. Yeah, so you must highlight us.
Yeah, if you're a business person, and especially around the north, around Oshakati, and Okahao, yes, we will be able to supply easily because of the closeness of the farmstead to the two towns.
Yeah.
But otherwise, we would really appreciate your support.
Yeah. So it's an opportunity. So we have the raw material.
And what I have to say is keep farming, keep trying your best, and motivate yourself.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Now let's continue. I want to come closer. What you see here, this is the bags of charcoal. The black diamond, the black gold. Yeah, so what we are going to do, we are going to take a few that we are going to take to Swakop. That's for the homes, for home consumption. Yes, or for home use.
The real barbecue gold.
Yeah, so let's load this. Let's load this. Let's load this.
That's a pump.
So normally, you know, they sell, you pack 5 kg in this bag. You pack 5 kg in this bag. And I'm sure this is more than 5 kg. But I mean, this is for home consumption, for home use. So there's no need to weigh. And so, but what I wish we had a stapler. When you have, you just staple, and then you are good to go. You just staple, then you are good to go. Yeah, so this is enough for the family. So thank you for being part of this. And the aim of this video was really just to show you the process of producing charcoal. I know it's not a new method. It's been practiced, or a lot of farmers are practicing it, especially on the other side of the red line. So, but to the local farmers, especially to the small scale or subsistence farmers, this is also one of the business opportunity, or one of the opportunity one can explore. So we showed you the process. There's no harm in starting small. You can start small at your own, you know, your own scale. So hope you guys will learn something, one thing or two from this video. With this, we say thank you for being part of the family. We hope you subscribe to the channel, you share the videos, our videos, you like our videos,
And you also comment.
you also comment. And yeah, thank you for being part of the family. See you in the next episode. We out.